Hey you guys, James here with Oklahoma State Knives. I figured I would do another knife review today, slash educational video. This will be educational, I guarantee that. So let's just jump right into this. As you guys can see, it's kind of a coffin-shaped knife. It's really kind of looks like a coffin, to be honest. Rather large folder. The blade, on the other hand, is not centered, I can see, but it does look like it don't look cheap, I'll say that. Got a little bit of spacing here coming off, but it's kind of spreading apart right there, as you guys can see. But for as old as this knife is, what do you expect? This knife was actually made in the early 1990s. But let's just hop right into what this is exactly. So let me open up the blade here. As you guys can see, it's kind of got a drop point blade, I guess you could say. Or a straight blade? I'm not sure what you would call that, but let's go into this. What this knife is. It says FLT-1. Now let's flip it over. It just says Seki, Japan. Okay guys, I am a huge Blackjack knife collector. That is what I collect the most of. And this knife here is a very early Blackjack it's a Donnybrook design. This knife came out in the early 1990s, a little bit after he first got established. His first knife was the Blackjack Mamba, which was made in Seki, Japan as well. I believe his first one was actually made in the United States. Don't correct me on that. Please feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it was made in the United States. And then I believe also 90% of his folders were made in Japan as well. Now, his fixed blades, on the other hand, were made in Effingham, which I do have a lot of. But this happens to be a very early Blackjack. It's just marked FLT-1. There's no other markings. It's lightly etched. Seki, Japan, lightly etched as well. Super rare knife. I did a little bit of looking up some info on this on the web. There is not that much info on this knife that I could find at all. So I'm just sharing with you guys what I found out what it is. So if you guys have any info on it, please leave a comment below. And maybe there's somebody more educational on this than me, hopefully, and I can find out some more info on this. That would be great. That's why I'm making these videos. We can both learn. But anyway, you guys, check it out. I guess that would be a black Delrin type handle. Very smooth handles. Got some scratches, of course, for as old as it is. The opening mechanism of it, it is just a basic liner lock, but it is kind of rough on the opening side. As you guys can see, it's a little rough. It's not too bad, but now the closing, you just press this over, press that over, and it closes like so. It does not line up perfectly. If I can get this to show, there we go. Camera does not want to focus, but anyway, it does not want to line up perfectly. But what do you expect for an older knife? Kind of a neat knife to have. Especially if you're an original Blackjack collector like me. I do have a bunch of Blackjacks, which I will gladly show in the near future. But there you go, guys. And again, if you guys have any info on it, please leave a comment below so we can maybe both learn. That would be great. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.